Okay, get my audio interfaces on, my headsets, my microphone, got all this coming in here today. Thank you for having me on again in this creating change stream. Got my little wind guard, mouth breather guard on and everything. This is all a USB interface that I go and something like this simple interface. It's this is the topic of today. You see, this one actually has two HDMI inputs, a input for a memory card, two memory card inputs, your USB-C, your newer inputs and everything, and got some new things in StreamYard. I'm noticing some demo scenes. I'm noticing that. That's my ADD kicking in. Sorry about that. And you got your old VGA and Ethernet looking off to the side just to make sure it shows up on the screen. Shout out to the chat 14 in the house on this screen change, Wood Guy and Shine. This is Tech Time with Sweet Tea. And then on the other side of this device, nice long cable that goes into USB-C as well. You got your usual USB imports as well, your inputs. You got USB 2 and USB B, whatever they're called, and then USB 3. And then on the other side. So that's a simple input. Let me go back in the chat here so I can get it front and center. Shout out, smash that like button, subscribe, do all those things that you're seeing on the player because it helps lift up, push up, shine, guy and shine, creating change. It helps lift all that up. Touch all those buttons on the player that you see on here. Questions in the chat that you see. I have something else. If you see it behind me, it's being hidden by. Let me go get it real quick. So here is another more advanced interface. If you're looking to do more advanced mixing, like if you're using OBS, shout out Dallas and Belinda from eBlock, Desi, Krista Flash. Who else is in here? Blissfully Renee, Dallas, what up? Krista Flash. Questions, put them in the chat, or whatever you see here. So this is the more advanced. It's in the box right now, but this is what goes right into the computer, and this is a 4, maybe even more if you're using the non-XLRs. You can mix at least 4 audio devices into one simple digital output. And there's also on the back, here's the back as well. There's XLR outputs as well. Get that closer to as well. There's all your digital outputs, phantom power if you need phantom power. So you go from simple. Let that focus again. Hello, are you going to focus? Hello, camera, focus. Camera has ADD right now. Yep, Behringer audio board. Yep, that's exactly right, Desi. And I'm back in focus. All right, I am back in focus. So, any questions? What you have today is all about your digital audio interfaces. Hello. Questions? Any questions here? Let me see if I can switch to my camera phone here. show you. I have like all my ports on my Mac plugged in. I'm trying to show you this here. Switch into my camera thing on my phone. I lost that capability. I used to be able to do that. Am I not connected to the same Wi-Fi? That should be connected to that. Yeah, all right. That's well, I can do this. I can do it this way actually. The old way of taking a picture. I mean, it's not much. It's just two. I have two of those USB interfaces, those docking. Two of these plugged in, plus this one plugged in. All my ports on the Mac, plus external hard drive. This is always a good thing to have for extra space to work around with as well. And a battery to keep the computer charging, because all this drains your power, and keep everything plugged in. Is there an option to StreamYard to use this USB in as a full duplex interface? When you're using these, it sees my best answer to that. When you're using these, it sees all these different things you're plugged into as separate devices. When you're using this thing, it's one interface, and you plug in your microphone or your sound effects machine into this. Everything is one. Then that is one total interface for everything, and it's all mixed together on this board for that. So when you're using that, yes, it's one thing into StreamYard. When everything, all the devices plugged into this remain separate, and you have to go into your settings and choose your audio interface, your camera interface. You have to go and choose everything separately. So yeah, it depends on which one you use, but it could be separate or one total interface. Thanks for the question, Desi. Shout out, Desi. Price ranges this $20-$30, about 190, a little under 200 is what I paid for that. What else? How much? Soundboard, yeah, 190. Please support. Thank you, Crystal Flash. Anything else? And these are I like to just anything else that your prices and how many interfaces we had. And but that's what I got. That's how I'm able to plug. I have a webcam right here that's plugged into to this one of my two that are plugged in. Webcam, microphone, got the mic arm set up so I can go hands free. Do I still need to use control room for headphones? What do you mean to use control room for headphones? Control room, is that a setting in StreamYard? Let's see here. It's recommended to always use headphones for your output so you can hear. You may not hear yourself if you're using just directly into StreamYard, but if this one has a control room out, so you can monitor everything out of the board, and you can hear everything in there, and you plug in headphones into that. So that board definitely has a control room output, so you can monitor everything, so you can hear everything coming out of the board. Yep, yep. To eliminate feedback. Exactly right. Exactly right. Great questions. Thank you for the questions. Anything else? Anything else? All right, and I can end it with this.
You did an